everyone, welcome to another exciting episode of today's video. Today we're just going to take you through the proper way of mixing agrochemicals. But before then, we need to let you know the reason for mixing agrochemicals and get sprayed to our cocoa farms. So without wasting much time, I'm just going to take you through the reasons for spraying our cocoa farms or cocoa fields. So first and foremost, the first reason for spraying our cocoa farms or cocoa fields is that, the process of cultivating our cocoa, we're just going to use cocoa as case study in this video. So in the process of cultivating our cocoa farms, the cocoa farm can get infested with pests and diseases. So there is a need for you to spray your cocoa farms to get rid of the pests and diseases, so as to maximize yield of our cocoa. That's one first, or will I say, some of the reasons for spraying our cocoa farms with our agrochemical. So after harvesting our cocoa, you see some of the cocoa trees, or will I say majority of the cocoa trees get infested or get wounded during the harvesting process. So after the harvesting process, you need to spray your entire cocoa to heal the wounds left on the cocoa trees, so as that it will affect the next growing season. Because if the wounds on the cocoa tree is left untreated during the next growing season, so let's say this particular cocoa tree, you got 20 hulls of cocoa from this particular tree during the harvesting process, and because you didn't treat the wounds left on the cocoa tree during the next growing season, it will have a particular effect on the outcome of the cocoa. So it will even reduce the quantity of cocoa you got from that particular tree. So maybe let's say you got 20 during that season, this season, next season it might reduce to 20 and 15 or less. The flowers is not strong enough, or there is a particular disorder with relation to the flowers and the cocoa tree. So there is a need for you to spray your entire cocoa with inducers, so as to make your flowers strong on the cocoa tree. So when it becomes strong, it won't get aborted. So the aborted I'm referring to here is that it will drop. So that's the technical term for, let's say, flower dropping when it comes to cocoa terms.
I'm here to talk about how to mix agrochemicals properly. Before I will start, I will teach you how to mix the agrochemicals. I will firstly talk about the parts of the uses of this machine. Here is the water tank. It is used to hold the water solution or the chemical solution. And also there is the fuel tank. It is used to we put the fuel here, the petrol. And there is the starter. You use this starter to start the engine or the machine. And there is the carburetor. There is the hydraulic pump. And this one is the controller. It is used to control when we are doing the spraying. From how we mix the agrochemical properly. Firstly, you need to read the labels on the agrochemical before you can mix it properly, because it is a chemical. So if you didn't mix it properly, it can harm your crop or whatever that you are going to use the chemical for. So one, I will talk about the general information about the chemical. The name for this chemical is Cocoset. So before you can mix this properly, you need to know the general information about the what? About the Cocoset and the uses of what? Cocoset. And Cocoset is sprayed on it is sprayed on the plant foliage and trunks to induce flowering and retain flowers and cherries. This results in higher number of pores and quality beans. So this Cocoset helps the cocoa to increase the yield or the cocoa pores of the what? On the cocoa plants. and also it increase the higher number of the what or the pods and the quality of what beans or the cocoa what of cocoa pods. Then I will talk about the safety precautions. When you say the safety precautions, they are the principles or the rules and regulations that you are going to follow before you can what you can do your spraying, or before you can what you can mix your chemical. One, do not eat, drink, nor smoke while using this product. So if you are using this product, you have to what you have to prevent what eating, because the food can what be contaminated with the chemical. And also avoid breathing spray mix. It may cause irritation in nose and throat. So when you are doing this spraying, that's why we advise you to wear your protective clothing for so that it can prevent you from irritating in nose and throat. Maybe harmful if absorbed through skin. So please don't forget to wear your protective clothing. This is the overall, so that it can cover all the parts of your body. I will continue talking about the first aid of this cocoa set. One, if swallowed, induce vomiting by sticking the finger down the throat. Wash eyes with plenty water for about 15 minutes. If irritation persists, get medical attention. Wash with plenty water and soap. If irritation persists, general medication attention. Then I will talk about timing of application. Cocoa set should be sprayed at the onset of rains and flower, but irritation or bad swell. The dose, I'll talk about the dosage. This is 600 mils per acre. This is the cocoa set. Use 4 maize blower or knapsack sprayer, tankful per. So this is the knapsack sprayer, tankful per acre at 50 mils. That is 1.5 liters per acre. Apply at least 4 sprays per season at monthly interval. I will continue for mixing procedures, but please, precautions are precautions. So please insist on the right precaution to get the right results. Mixing procedures: shake bottle well before opening, and also fill the tank with water. So you have to fill the tank with water before you start pouring this agrochemical into this tank. Measure 150 ml of cocoa set into the machine. So after filling the tank with half of this water, then you measure 150 ml of this cocoa set agrochemical before you put it inside. And also top up with water. So after putting the chemicals into this tank, then you top up with water. And after that, cover the tank and shake it slightly. So after putting the chemicals into this tank, then you shake it slightly. Then after that, begin spray after mixing. So after you have mixed the chemicals, then you cover the tank.
I'm in the person of Atedor Emmanuel, a BSc Agriculture student from UNE, Doma campus, and I specialize in extension and resource economics. I'm here to function as an extension agent, and I'm going to teach you on how to spray a cocoa farm. All right, before you venture into your farm to do a spraying or to perform a spraying activity, you have to start from the borders of the farm. So you start from the borders of the farm before you enter into the field itself. The reason being so, and you spray at the bottom or the borders of the farm, the insects around the borders will fly into the field itself. So after spraying at the borders, when you come inside, the insects will be there. They are trying to hide, but principle cannot be escaped. So when they come inside, then we are going to get them more. But when you start from the inside before going to the borders, those are the borders will travel to the next farm. All right, so when you come into the field itself, you start from one plant. It is believed that we start from the bottom to the top, according to the research we had, or from the farmers. We start from the bottom to the top. The reason being that the insects that reside in the branches or at the top roots will try to go to the top. So when you start from the bottom, they will fly to the leaves, and when you get to the top, you'll deal with them there. And when you move to the next plant, because on the first plant you started from the bottom, when you come to the second plant, you start from the top to the bottom. The reason is that the insect will try to leave the first plant and hide in the leaves of the second plant or the other plants on the field. So when you come to the top, you deal with them there, then you bring it slowly to the bottom. So when you go to the next plant again, you repeat the same procedure from the bottom to the top. Because this is a function, you start from the bottom to the top. Right, because insects are very minute and tiny. Don't be in a hurry when spraying. Get your time, spray each branches and each corner of the cocoa plant to deal with them effectively. We are extensionists, and we believe in perfection. So we take our time with each plant. So please, when you apply insecticides or when you apply a chemical, agrochemical, don't be in a hurry. This is our advice to all farmers. All right. So this is what we are demonstrating to you today, and we are going to explain further. All right. We extensionists, we believe in perfection. So I want to teach you how to get a better results when you want to spray your farm. Go early in the morning, around 4 a.m. Get your labels all set by 4:30 a.m. By 4:30 a.m., you go around the farm and spray the borders. After that, you come inside. Exactly by 9:30 a.m., if you are not done with the work, it's advised to pause and to continue another time. Because research has proven that by 10 a.m. going, the insects on the cocoa farms have finished eating. So they get enough strength to fly to another plant or another farm. But within 3 a.m. to 9 a.m., it is believed that that is the time they come to feed on the cocoa plants. So when you come at that time, it's a strategic time, or it's a good time to get these insects and deal with them. So I'm advising you farmers that if you want to engage in any spraying principle or engage in any agrochemical spraying activity, the timing is very important. This is not weeds control. For weeds control, you can spray at any time. But for insect and pest control, they have a specific and a strategic time of dealing with them. And we have found out that they usually come out by 3 a.m. and they finish eating by 9 a.m. So as essentially, we advise cocoa farmers to engage in these principles and to get a better results. And when we get a better results, the productivity or the production of cocoa in Ghana will increase. So this will help the GDP of Ghana to rise, helping reduce poverty. So we rural farmers, when we engage in this principle, we will help the government to get a good GDP, which Ghanaians will not suffer, or poverty can be reduced. If it cannot be eliminated, it can be reduced by we cocoa farmers. Since cocoa farm or cocoa activity or cocoa produce is a priority to the government of Ghana or to any government in Ghana or to any government in Africa. So if you engage in this, Ghana, we are going to reduce poverty and the yield of cocoa is going to increase and we are going to get a better result. Thank you for watching this. God bless you. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching an exciting episode of today's video. We'll be bringing you much more of this kind of videos relating to agriculture, on pollination, proper way of mixing agrochemicals, and exciting videos on agriculture. So subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll be bringing you nice video of this sort. I am the team lead for this video.
I'm Mr. Kamila Clinton. I'm the research lead for this exciting video.
I'm Atido Emmanuel. I'm the operations lead for this team. We venture and I explore farms and we bring solutions to farming. Thank you all.